Yeah, how's it going today? We're gonna be taking a look. It's Monday. I think it's fourth, but I'm not entirely sure. We just finished. Quick recap. We just finished week 127. Overall, was a great week. I wish I had did more. I'm sticking to about having about roughly about 2 meetings a day, so to say. And on the weekends, as of now, format is looking to secure finance. This week we're gonna be week 128. We're gonna do a very similar format, about two or so conference calls a day, and we're gonna progress into having or looking at financial opportunities at the end of the week. Today is 5th, and it's Monday. For this week, see how we can accomplish the project. I'm interested in putting together projects, and how we read yesterday. Strategies set out by UK's government, how they're looking to increase number of adults exercising. I think it was only the quarter of people are being active. So I was thinking about how I can potentially myself or others can solve this problem, right? I would be interested in putting together a training camp where we can potentially train all adults, so to say. We can bring a fundamental understanding when it comes to nutrition, working out perhaps. We can touch on health and safety, first aid, similar courses in a matter of 5 days. And let's reach out perhaps one of the islands, right? So plane tickets need to be very cheap. So the traffic in the island needs to be, planes need to be coming in and out all the time. That's perhaps let's take a look at someone in Spain, right? So perhaps plane tickets should be about 30 quid, 40 quid. That would be matching petrol prices. If a person had to travel with a car somewhere in the middle of UK, so might as well sit in a plane and travel somewhere in the island in Spain. Just do that for fun. Let's see if we can accomplish that. Within the city, I'm going to be taking a look at securing facilities. So if we're going to be taking some people on training, let's see if we can secure facilities and have people be trained on a number of areas. Those areas can change over time, but either way, so whatever people might prefer, right? What would be very important? Life skills. We can touch on those as well as personal health. That would be important. Let's see if we can put together a 5 day training camp for adults, right? I just ask software for put the prompt in, right? I haven't put this course together with that, but potentially can be an example of how to do it, right? It's something that potentially was given to me, right? And that was just an example. I'm not necessarily agree or disagree with what's given, but that would be an example of how to do it, right? So if we were to train people for 5 days and 2 days perhaps having time off, just relaxing, so to say, right after 5 days of training. So if we're gonna put these people on the plane and flew over somewhere, having 2 days off, so to say. Well, perhaps it might be fun thing to do. Myself, I would be interested in taking part in this course. It's training, right? Since when you're saying holiday, perhaps people need to have some time off, so to say. Either way. So that's really just an example, right? So that would be 5 days, starting with first day. I was thinking about 6 courses that people can potentially take. That would be personal development courses on what would be important. First day, that would be self-discovery and goal setting. Interesting. Maybe that's important, but I don't know. I was thinking about structuring things slightly different. Life skills, right? So I might approach it this way. Day two, leadership and team building, where that would be very important, but that would be management course. Depends. But now I don't know if I would be able to find enough people who would be interested in sending. I think it's project management. Some of the skills would be very important. I don't know if I would be able to find a lot of people who might be interested in some of those courses. So some of the courses would need to be very basic, I would say. Yesterday I was reading about people getting more active. This morning I was reading about teachers potentially if they would be interested in seeking for mental health assistance. So there might be some problems out there, right? I don't know all the details, but I was thinking about very basic courses, right? And either way, day three that would be career development and or networking. That would be very important, but that would be for perhaps for self-employed people, not necessarily for people who have stable jobs, so to say. Either way, day four, creativity and innovation. Uh, we have put together a lot of things with that. Unlocking creativity and innovation, designing thinking principles. Okay, problem solving strategies. That would be very important for people, sometimes my surroundings, if I were in a workplace. I think those skills would be very important, but either way, day five, that would be well-being and personal growth. Okay, so that was something I have read about yesterday. 1 million adults get more active, perhaps. Improving some of the understanding, that would be important. Nutrition and or perhaps some of the habits and how they could structure those, and taking a look in the way how they perhaps calories, what they are consuming, and or the current cycle of working out once or twice a week, if they could be more active. Well, that's really just an example, right? So that's how the 5 day training could look like, so to say. Let's progress in perhaps having access to some of the facilities. Let's reach out to some of those facilities in different. I was thinking about Tenerife. Let's see if we can and what would the process of securing facilities there what could look like. While I'm doing it right, what I'm actually looking to achieve, right? I'm looking to reduce time required for me to make a first sale. Want to make a first sale if I can within the next 7 days. That's it. That's the only thing I'm looking to achieve. Would that be organizing plane tickets, organizing a person who can lead the course, organizing facilities, organizing a nice day pass for people, organizing customers, and all cycle. So I'm looking to reduce the cycle if I can up to 7 days and making a first sale within 7 days. That's it. I don't know the prices. Ideally, I would like to keep it. Uh, and once I have it rolling, right? So once I have all thing going on, so after I begin acquiring customers, then perhaps I can take a look at how I can add additional services and increase days and a million things, right? But if anything, I should not forget what I'm actually looking to achieve. I need to begin making sales with the least amount of time. It's just one thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. As of now, I haven't done it right. Perhaps I would need to. I think the best course of action now it's just because I have been to Tenerife. I know some people there. Perhaps I can do something. Might have a points of contact who can potentially lead the course, right? But something I have done previously, right? When I have reached out to a number of people, all of that, right? So the whole thing, I could get it done within 7 days, right? Just because I already find a lot of people there. I don't know if there isn't perhaps that many people there, but either way, facilities. So how fast I can secure facilities and all the legal agreements and everything, right? Hopefully within 7 days. Looking to begin acquiring customers and making sales within 7 days. A lot better for myself to find another person who can do it and answer all the questions. Uh, that's gonna be perhaps the biggest concern, finding a person who can manage whole project, right? Myself, if I need to sit down and speak with customers, with hotel staff, or all of that, I would rather find a person who can take care of everything, right? That's perhaps would be a biggest challenge for myself. Uh, As person would need to speak 4 or 5 different languages, we can organize a lot of fun things, right? But either way, Tenerife Island would have 2 airports, right? So that would be north, so to say, northeast and north south. So perhaps we can take a look at some of the hotels around the south region, but I don't know the prices, right? Price range. I would be looking for perhaps something for 7 days. Usually the tickets would be for 7 days, I think. But we are looking to begin doing everything within perhaps next 2 months. I don't know when the season starts. Next 6 months. So that's projection, so to say, right? So if we can do anything within this time frame, within the next 6 months, and let's send out some emails, some hotels, and see what kind of offers we might be able to receive. One thing worth noting, right? There are seasons, right? So there's a potential or potential risk involved when it comes to seasons. Then it comes to prices. Perhaps prices will go down by a lot, which is kind of great thing. During the season, prices might go up by a lot. But some of those ventures, when it comes to picking what you would like to do, picking seasons might not be the best thing. Otherwise, when we're taking a look at those islands, right? Perhaps some of myself I might need to end up in the mainland Spain or so to say during the season or winter season. But either way, let's try it. There's if anything, there's some risk involved when it comes to take a look at some of those islands and everything what's happening there. Some of the seasons are very slow seasons, and some of the seasons are very fast seasons, right? There is a chance that all things might flop, right? So with that in mind, let's take a look what we can potentially put together, right? So I need to send an email, send an offer, structure an offer, and share as much of important information as possible when it comes to reaching out to your hotels and what kind of things I'm going to be looking for. And I need to outline all the details and find number of offers that one of the best offers that I can get. That would be what I'm gonna be looking for. Price for a particular time, perhaps within the next 3, perhaps 4 months. Faster, maybe a little bit faster, but either way, not necessarily tomorrow. That's what I'm saying, right? And group size, I don't know. Can I sell 30 tickets? Would that be ambitious, right? 30 people. So that might be 30 rooms, conference room, time, price, and what kind of offer can I get, right? And would what kind of hotels are there? I think there's hundreds hotels there, hundreds. Just finding a best price, so to say. So, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book that's really game strategy. In this book, I'm taking a look at, and I'm looking to share as much information as I can about business and how you can potentially build your own business and what the process would look like. In this book, every chapter I would begin very slowly and I would progress into more advanced concepts and how you can potentially have those, build those, and understand those, right? Something that I have learned, and I'm looking to share that information with others. Hopefully, more people would venture and or become more independent when it comes to their financial security. So hopefully, I will be able to share this book with as many people as I can. If it's something yourself you're interested in, you can find it. QR code in the corner company's website below. Example that template of what was given to me, right, and how I'm gonna be reaching out to some of those hotels potentially. Would I need anything else? Perhaps in the beginning I would just need a conference room, so to say, and later I can add things on top. There might be a number of offers available. Perhaps people might be interested in purchasing their own tickets, plane tickets, purchasing their own hotel rooms based on all the people might be interested in different things, right? Some people might need a bigger room, a million things, a million problems, so to say, right? So perhaps the only thing that I need is just conference room. So I'm gonna be looking to secure that. I haven't read it, this template. That was just an example of how I'm gonna do that, right? I might need to make some changes there, right? I don't know the prices and all securities, all of those kind of things, right? And perhaps some of the things I might be able to achieve depending on how many hotels are and how many emails I would need to send. Do I need to send 100 emails? Do I need to send 500 emails, right? And find the best offer I can get, right? So I need to structure this template in order to find the best offer. That's just an example of the process, right? Let's start with this process and securing facilities. Once I have those facilities, I can progress into securing other things, right? And finding a person and selling tickets, so to say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.